Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the War Train here. Do me a favor, if you're new, please subscribe and turn on notifications down below so that you guys can get notified of every time I upload a video just like this one. And if you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, please give it a thumbs up. But with that said, today's video, guys, I want to go back to the Sega Genesis Classic and show you guys some of my favorite games that are on this little system. This thing is absolutely awesome. This collection of games is great. You know, we also have the Sega Genesis Classics collection that recently came out on all consoles, and actually a lot of those games are on here as well. But this does have some games that you're not going to find on that collection. We didn't have Strider on that, and you know what? Some people don't like Strider, but I love Strider for the Sega Genesis. I played this game a lot when I was probably about maybe 10, 11 years old. Me and my one buddy just played this non-stop. It was one of my favorite games on the Genesis. So I figured, why not just jump right into it and start playing it. Alright, let's do this. See what the options are. We're going to go with easy. It's been a long time since I played this, because I haven't even checked this out on this collection yet. Alright, so here we go. Never forget that intro, though. I don't think you can forget something like that. Or this beginning, flying in. Absolutely awesome. I always liked the way that you jumped. I thought that was like the coolest thing. That's why it was so hard for me to play Strider on the NES after this with the large sprites and stuff. It was just like, wow, come on, really? I mean, the sprites were huge. I mean, you know, and some parts that's to your detriment. I just love the gameplay in this. You know, I would play, I die a lot, but I'd play this, I'd play it in the arcade. It's been a long time since I played this, and I was so excited that this was on here, because like I said, on the Sega Genesis collection that we just got recently on the consoles, we didn't have this game, and I really was hoping that this was one that was on there. We also got another one, Ghouls and what was it? Ghouls and Ghosts. I really wanted that to be on there as well, and unfortunately that was another one that wasn't on there. Wow. It looked like he just got disfigured when I busted his face open. That was awesome. Oh no! Of course I fell on the fire. Bust his face open again. That was awesome. Oh, didn't want to do that. His head just like explodes. Alright. I mean, I've heard some people say that for them this didn't hold up. For me, I don't think it does. I think it's cool. I mean, this is how I remember it. I don't remember it to be, you know, anything more than what it is. And what it is was good enough for me. Especially when I was like, you know, 9, 10 years old. Man, but I am not good at this game. Time has not been kind to me playing this. I definitely would be having to practice this game. Put some time into it to get better, that's for sure. Oh, there. It's got an awful large hitbox, you know. It's got to be pretty close. I almost want to test out the hitbox. But that's why I like this Sega Genesis kind of big buttons, because you can just kind of wail on them like an arcade. Ooh, I want to go back and get that. Hopefully, oh, I can't. Man, I wanted to get that sword. Ah. Sweet. Alright, that takes care of him. I thought that was going to take care of me. I'll be next. The next one dead. There we go. I got some sword action. I always thought that was interesting, this like Russian aesthetic, but I just like loved the graphics, like what you just seen, like that little mini boss or whatever. That looked awesome, especially back when this was out, man. That was great looking. Just, you know, things like that. Alright, cool. I can stand on them. Ooh, can I climb them too? Yeah, you can tell he's Russian. He's got like a sickle. What is this, like Cold War times here? Futuristic Cold War. Alright, never defeat the master. See, I mean, I could just sit and play this for hours. Until I'm, like, you know, just get good at it again. It's pretty much just memorizing patterns and where the enemies are. That's the thing right now, I don't know where they're gonna be. What, am I stuck? Uh-oh. Wonder if I'm supposed to slide under that within a certain amount of time. It looks like my sword got a little smaller, which stinks. There we go. Get it a little bigger. Oh! I thought I was stuck. Yeah, like, look at that, man. That's cool. Got a robotic ape. And then I die. Man, you're able to just wail on him. He don't really do nothing. Whoa, except for that. The fire. And that. Alright, so he got me. I was gonna say, he didn't even attack me. It wasn't until I, like, killed him that he attacks. Now, one wolf gets me every time. Nice with this longer sword because I can reach him from farther back. Alright, so I gotta watch his spread there. And it got me again. Man. Alright, well, that is Strider, guys. So I am going to back out of that. And yeah, I'm going to put a save spot. Why not? So that's Strider. If you never checked that out, that game's a lot of fun. I think it's cool. Like I said, some people don't think it aged good, but I absolutely do. I think it is a fun game. So return to main menu. Awesome. Alright. So let's see here. So going on my favorite, absolute favorite games on this thing. So we had Strider. Now we're going to Castlevania Bloodlines. And these are in no specific order, because all these games I think are awesome. I mean, Castlevania, period, is just an awesome franchise. And then this game is unique, especially for this time period. It's just so much faster. That's why I like it so much. And I was like really hot and heavy playing this on the Castlevania Konami collection. That's a really good collection of Castlevania games. So is the Requiem collection on the PlayStation 4 with Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night and the other one, Dracula X, not the Dracula X version. I can't, for whatever reason, I can't think of the name of it while I'm playing this. But absolutely, two great Castlevania games. That's the thing. It's like, you know, when you play that, it's like, which one do I play? You just want to keep playing both of them. Yeah, if you've never played this game, because maybe you only had a Super Nintendo or something, check this game out. I love this one because it's so fast. Like, you know, the other Castlevania games, the early ones, were pretty slow compared to this. Like, your character walks so much faster. Come on, die. Got the merman here, which look awesome, by the way. Oh. And you got Castlevania's music, which is always really good. Oh. Alright, so we'll just jump right along. Let me see. I'm going to save that. I think I may already have a save state, honestly. And I don't. So now I'm going to have one. So we're going to save. Absolutely. Yeah, sure. Alright. And return to main menu. And this got Toe Jam and Earl on there here. When I was a kid, I played a lot of Toe Jam and Earl. Me and my one older sister. That was the first game that we beat together. So we'll always have that special bond of playing that game together, which is absolutely awesome. Alright. So I gotta just go to Sonic. Sonic 1 is, as far as the original Sonic games, this is my favorite Sonic game. I know some people would say Sonic 2 is a much better game, you know, and that's fine. That's their opinion. I mean, this to me is my favorite because I was so excited when this came out because, like I said before, I got the Older Beast launch edition, Sega Genesis, and I was 9 years old when it came out. And when Sonic was first commercialized, I was just like, what is this? I mean, it just looked fast, it looked colorful. I mean, this game still looks great today. It absolutely holds up. And how many Sonic games have we had since then? I mean, there's a reason for that. I mean, if this first one didn't do well, we wouldn't have had any of that. And pretty much the second one, the third one, all that stuff. They've even, like the newer ones, the retro inspired one, like Sonic Mania. I mean, they're trying to basically make the game like this. I mean, the first stages are always pretty much looking around the same. You almost always have a first stage like this. Not in all of them, but most of them. You know, even in the 3D ones, mostly they'll have like a Green Hill Zone or, you know, but there's a reason, because it was great. I mean, and they know people have a lot of nostalgia for this. And I had a weird story with this game. I was actually in the hospital. I was saving up my money. I was in a dirt bike accident, and I ruptured my spleen. I was, let's see, I think I was 11 or 12 years old when this came out. And yeah, I ruptured my spleen. I was in the hospital, and I wanted this before I was in the hospital. I was saving up for it, and it launched. And when I was in the hospital, and my parents felt so bad, I didn't have enough money to get it yet. I think I had maybe about $30 out of $60 because I was like mowing grass and stuff for money, and I was about halfway, but I had a ways to go yet. You know, especially when you're that young or whatever. I mean, it's not that easy to come up with $60. So, you know, they threw up the rest of the money. They took my money and they bought the game and they brought it to the hospital for me to play. And man, I always will have like really fond memories and great memories of this game. So there's a lot of meaning to it, more than just, you know, this nostalgia I have for it. It affects me on a personal level because my parents both been passed away for quite a while now. So great memories, guys, that's for sure. So what an awesome game. And man, I'll tell you what, it was alright in the hospital, not that anybody wants to be there, but the fact that I was there, they had a Sega Master System, and I was actually playing that until my parents brought me this in there. And they were cool. They let me hook my Sega Genesis right up to the TV in my room. Because when I played the Master System, I was actually playing it on this big like TV stand dolly that you could push in your room. Because they had like a area with toys and stuff. But I was a little older. I was not really into playing with toys. I wanted to play video games. So yeah, it was pretty cool. The nurses were nice. So. It made a bad time a lot better. Especially when, you know, you don't want to be in the hospital when you're a kid. It's just no fun. And I think I was there for, I want to say, about 2 weeks. So, I played a lot of Sonic. I think I actually beat it in the hospital. Because that's all I did was play this, because I didn't have much else to do other than, you know, get shots and lay there and sleep. But yeah, that's my story of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And the game truly does hold up. I mean, I wind up getting the second one and stuff, but they never captivated me quite like the first one did. No, I want that coin. He's pissed. Alright, let's free these animals now. Alright guys, so that's another one of my favorite games on the Sega Genesis Classic. So, let's jump out of that one. I'm going to go ahead and make a save state for that as well. Let's see here. There we go. Now back to the main menu. Alright, so Ghouls and Ghosts. Man, I just absolutely love this game. All these games. I don't know what it is. Like I said before, these games are so hard, but it's just the music, the you know, the sprites, the everything, the level design. Maybe because it's hard too, it makes me want to keep playing it. But I absolutely love these games. This one is actually a little easier than the other ones. It's like the NES one. That one can be very frustrating. There's that wizard. No, don't turn me into anything. Hopefully I won't die right away. I gotta get that open. Armor. I do have a save state on here with the knife. I should have picked that. Ooh, ooh. was hitting the wrong button. Oh, I knew I was gonna die. I hit the wrong button and I was like, I had like 4 or 5 birds on me. Alright. It never helps too when you have a camera right in the middle of the screen. Ooh, I want that. Got a golden sword. Oh man. Now I gotta get this armor. Oh, it was that guy, I forgot. The armor's the second chest. I don't know that this weapon's the greatest, just because it's short range. Oh man, I couldn't turn around. I'm not even messing with that chest. Or maybe that was the one I wanted. Whoops. Yeah, watch that was like the one I wanted. Yeah, it's cool, the trees here. Oh, I jumped to hit the wrong button again. Yeah, I like that effect. That's pretty cool. I've seen the game of like the death screen there, or the starting out screen. Oh, a lot of times in the years. Alright, one more time. One more time. See if we can get any further. I'm not playing too good on this tonight. But this is a absolutely fun little system. If you're a Sega Genesis fan, I definitely recommend this. Unless you have all these games already. But you know what? It's definitely fun having all this stuff together on a little system. That's the cool thing. I mean, you know, for me, it's more than just the games. It's the aesthetics. They're really cool. I mean, this thing looks awesome. I mean, it truly does look like a Sega Genesis Mini. Or a Sega Genesis. Except for tiny. And, you know, you can't help but put your finger in the little slot here. Wow. I try to show it, but my cords won't reach. Alright, so let's see here. And there it is, Altered Beast. A lot of people absolutely hate that game. I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I do kind of like it. Street Fighter 2 is another one that I really like. I would play it, but GameStop hasn't got my 6-button Retrobit controller yet. They were supposed to have it like before this even launched. I think like 2 days before this came out, and they still don't have it. And I already have it paid. I don't know what's going on. I talked to the manager about that, and you know, he don't know what's going on either. But hopefully they get it soon, man, because I want to play that on here, and I can't play with this. I can't play with this 3-button controller. I am just not a fan of hitting start to change the controls. That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. But that is absolutely one of my favorite games on here is Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 is just an awesome game. And let's see. Contra Hardcore. Another one. Absolutely awesome game. And it is hard, but you know, you can get past this stuff. You just gotta keep playing. I mean, this is one of them games you just gotta sit down and just go and just keep. You know, you're gonna die a lot, but if you keep playing, you'll keep getting further. Same with you know, Ghouls and Ghosts. But I love all these old school Contra games. Really disappointing that Contra Rogue Core is such a letdown. I actually had it pre-ordered and I actually let it go just because the reviews are so bad. I really wanted to like it, and every review I seen was just so negative. And I could play the demo, but I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up eventually, but it came out yesterday, and I couldn't do it. So I moved my money somewhere else, and I'll be getting a new pickup on Friday. So look forward to that. And look forward to a pickup video soon for the month of September. Some awesome pickups, and this is one of them. So, alright. So, we're going with this little guy, man. I really like this guy. Brownie, man. He is awesome. I don't know why. I always like to pick this little guy. Probably should try some other people, but he's so fun to play as. Alright, let's play. I don't wanna read, I wanna shoot. Ah, man, died already. That ain't good. Because they start you right at the beginning. It's like you almost gotta warm up into a game like this, yeah. And I'm not warmed up into it. Because they start you right in the action, man. That's one thing about this game. They don't play around. You start and you just start shooting. Shooting, running, gunning, jumping, everything you can. Alright. And I mean, that's the thing that's fun about these games, is they are hard. And I think that's what keeps you wanting to keep playing. Because you want to get further. And when you do, it's like, yes, finally. Oh, I didn't want to change that gun. Oh, that was awesome. There we go. Oh, man. I am playing horrible. Like I said before this video, I was just hooked on Link's Awakening, so totally different. I have a feeling he's gonna kill me. I think this is my last life here. No. Oh, he got me? Oh, he got me. Come on. Where's this? I see where it starts me. Does it start me at the beginning again? Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh no, it started me back at this guy. Oh no, it's the beginning. You gotta be kidding. Alright. This is a game to play 2 players with. That's the way to do this. So then you got somebody helping. But alright, we're gonna jump out of that. Okay, and I am not gonna save that because I have a save state a little farther than that. Okay. So we are going to go to some Gunstar Heroes. This is a treasure game. They make some great games. And this is one of them. That's for sure. and they have I believe it's Treasure, another awesome game. It never came to North America, but it's on that Sega Genesis Classic, or the Sega Genesis collection on the consoles, and I forget what it's called. I think it's Alien Soldier. You're like a eagle or something, and man, is it got awesome graphics. Real fast paced. It's almost hard to believe that it was a master or a Genesis or man, can't even remember what it's called right now. The European version of the Genesis. Mega Drive, yeah, that's it. Keep thinking Master System, but no, the Mega Drive. Yeah, it was on the Mega Drive, and the cool thing, I want to say it runs at 60 frames a second on that. That game does on that collection as well, which is awesome. Let's see what do we have for options. All these old games, when you start out, you might want to go to easy. You gotta work your way in this stuff. Alright. So, another run and gun style game, just like Contra. I mean, I just love run and gun games. I'm not great at them, but I do like them. That's like, I love the newer one, Blazing Chrome. That is an awesome game. That's on a bunch of different systems. I have the Nintendo Switch version and the Xbox One version. And that's a Contra-inspired game. And I wish that's what Contra Road Core would have been, as like Blazing Chrome. Defeated. And I mean, really, this is how Blazing Chrome is like this, where you can grab people and stuff, and you can roll your character. I want to say you may be able to roll and slide. Game's awesome. Super action. Yeah, there's some absolutely great games on this system. Get out of my way, guys. I'm trying to go up here. Alright, the boss is approaching, so let's take care of this blockhead. I mean, a pretty cool looking boss. It reminds me of, like, you know, what Super Nintendo was trying to do with that, like, 3D style effects, even though this is probably, like, all sprites here and stuff. Just manipulating them to look like 3D, but pretty cool stuff. They do a good job. I mean, it's a pretty convincing effect. And I used to love when you had like action sequences like this in games, where they changed up the gameplay and you were like sliding or on like a vehicle for just a little bit, just to mix it up. That way you weren't having the same stale gameplay over and over. Like this sliding is just cool with that different perspective. And I mean, you know, some of these games, it's amazing, you know, what they were able to do, because, I mean, they're really, like, fast. Well, I'm pretty hurt. Alright, we got a warning. Boss is approaching. Come here, you. Oh, come on, get up. Alright, so we are gonna jump out of that. So let's see, there we go. That's Gunstar Heroes. Absolutely awesome game, and one of the best games on this. Just absolutely great. I mean, it's really hard to choose between these games. What is the you know, the best for each individual? Because I tell you what, you could play this thing or play a lot of these games, and that can change from day to day. Honestly, you know, you could be like, start playing something, and be like, you know what? Wow, this is a lot better than I thought. But here we go, Streets of Rage 2. I mean, you know, do I gotta say anything else? I mean, this game is just such a classic. Between the great music, the great fast gameplay, I mean, man, like, it was like straight up Fist of Fury watching this stuff. This is back, like, with Van Damme and Steven Seagal, you know, back in their heyday when it was just like, you know, they were like just at, you know, peaking in their careers and stuff, and this is the kind of stuff you'd see on TV, and just this action with this kung fu, and oh, it was awesome. The Perfect Weapon, a movie back then that was absolutely amazing. You know, Out for Justice, Kickboxer, I mean, oh man, best of the best. I mean, these movies, you know, it was a whole era thing. The movies, the games, I mean, it all just like felt tied together in a way. Absolutely great time to grow up. Definitely inspiring too. So beat up that trash can. I'll show that. Give me an apple. Show that trash can. Give it the Kung Pao, the Fist of Fury there. Oh man, that punch is awesome. And stab him. Come here. Give me that my knife. You don't want none of this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Those punches are just ridiculous. Oh, and then he gives me this little, like, chop and I'm down. This guy. Oh, come here. Why do you hide? No, I got the fight. I don't like you. Get out of my way. I got a bandana on. Hey, stop trying to pick up the pipe. I already got a pipe. Go beat the trash cans. I need some food. Alright, guys. So that is Streets of Rage 2. Absolutely great classic game. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, well, I could actually just keep going and probably picking some more games. Because I gotta say, Older Beast is definitely one of them. You know what? We'll just do a small little bit of Older Beast. For anybody, especially somebody that's never seen this. You know, to me this game is total nostalgia. I mean, this was the first game I had on the Sega Genesis, so I was blown away. Rise from your grave. I mean, these guys, you know, with the big muscles, and I always thought these things... Oh, that was my power-up. I always thought they looked like cows or something. I guess they are. I guess they're bulls. But the blue ones, yeah, they're your power-ups. You don't want to miss those, so... I always thought it was weird. They're like two-headed. And these guys, they're like carrying their head. Yeah, give me that power-up. There we go. Power up! And you get all buff. I just thought that was hilarious. And you just get so much stronger each time you power up. Ah, get out of my way. I need that power up. Man, I'm at the boss and I'm not powered up. That's not good. Oh, come on, dude. Get out of my way. Yeah, there we go. I need some health. I am rusty, man. I used to go right through this. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. The transformation. And then you're just like invincible, pretty much. It seems like it anyway. You're not, but I mean, you just can shred people once you get that. Well, but yeah, you can pretty much shred them if you have a little bit of life. You time it right, man. Oh yeah, and I forgot it. Throw that stuff too. Yeah. Getting tore up. But yeah, you turn into like a bear, into like some kind of dragon thing with like lightning. Like a tiger. It's. I want to say the tiger has a move like this. It's been a while since I played it. I want to say it's been about a year since I beat this. It really wasn't that long ago. I actually played it on the Sega Genesis collection on the Xbox is where I beat it. When that came out for the Xbox, it was the first game I beat on there. Man, I am horrible at this. It used to be a lot better. I used to go right through this. Alright, well, that's Altered Beast. A great game, and pretty easy to beat. It's short. I think there's, I forget, like four stages or something. Yeah, it's not many. That's why you can get pretty good at it pretty quick, because there's not much game there. I remember when I first got the Sega Genesis, I think I beat it in a day. And I was like, man, I kind of need another game. Alright. I actually still have my original copy of Altered Beast. It's crazy that I still have it. Alright, so I'm going to pick one more game. And you know what? I am going to pick a new one. This game right here, Monster World 4. Now, this is a game that, you know, I don't think I ever played it. And if I did, wait, no, I couldn't have. Release year 2012. Yeah, so I have never played this. Well, until I played it the launch day, but this is awesome. This game. Let's see. I have a save state. Well, look at that, man. That is cool. This game looks great. I love the graphics on this game. It's so bright and colorful. So I want to continue. Absolutely. Where was I? I don't remember. Let's see. I don't want to quit. So I guess I can only go here. So we'll go there. Oh, okay. I remember now. It was like an old guy. Yep. Yeah. I really like this game. I need to play this game all the way through. This is one of my favorite games on this collection, and I've never played it. I just love the way this game looks. It's got cool music. It controls real nice. Like, look at that, like, fog or mist, man. That is awesome. I mean, it's an RPG, too, I want to say, because you're like, you level up as you're going. I think so, anyway. I want to say I was, like, upgrading. I mean, this is, like, the very beginning of the game still, but... I mean, oh, I missed that thing. Let's see, is it still there? Yes, it is. Oh, no. I want to get it. Yeah, there we go. Got the little slimes there. I want to dive into some of the RPGs on here, too. And it's so crazy how you, you know, whatever controller you're playing on, after, like, you know, maybe like a half hour, you're, like, completely used to it again. Like, you know, now I, like, am totally comfortable playing this controller again. Like, once you start to, you know, learn the controls and remember them, and where the button placement is. That's the thing. Changing from all these different systems all the time, you can get confused real easy sometimes. The worst is going from PlayStation and Xbox and then going to Nintendo systems, because they swap the what is it, A and B buttons, and it can get real confusing, and I've accidentally backed out of stuff because of that. Things I didn't want to back out of, I can tell you that. Yeah, and I want to say that, like, this is an expensive game, too. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into this game and see what the deal is. 2012. I want to find out, like, why that is, you know, how that all came to be and why it was released in 2012. I mean, because it is a great-looking game, so I almost wonder if it was a game originally made back in the day, or if this was something that was just recently made in 2012, and that's why it looks so good. I'm just curious for that. Man, those things mess you up there. Yeah, die. These things are evil. And I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say on this Sega Genesis Classic, if you change the language settings and you go to say like Japanese or something, that you'll get like that version of the game on there, and that is awesome if that's true. Okay, so I offered a prayer to the gods, and I don't know what that does. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Come on, pal. What is up with the prayer? Let's see here. Courage crystal. Okay, here we go. So I had to give him the courage crystal. Nice. Alright. Wow. It's quite a tower there. Beautiful. The Tower of Silence. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my new favorite Sega Genesis games, actually. I don't know why, I just really, really like this art style and music and the sprites. You know, just really cool. So I think this is a save guy. Could be wrong, wait. No, maybe not. Okay, so... yeah, oh yeah, here we go. That's what I figured, save. Alright, so we're gonna save there. I see. There are the different save states, so you can have two different ones. Alright guys, well I guess I'll end the video there. That way it's not super long. But yeah, what do you guys think of the Sega Genesis Mini? I'll tell you what, I'm really happy with this system. They did an absolutely great job. I haven't had any problems with it. You know, there was people that were saying that there was sound issues and stuff, but that could have been, you know, issues that people were having, you know, possibly with the early, you know, versions that they got before the public. Who knows? But I haven't had any problems with any of the games. You know, they've all been running fine. The music sounds great, and this thing plays great. And I'm definitely happy I picked this up. It was worth the $80. But what do you guys think? What are your favorite games on this collection? Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this console. Did you pick it up? Do you want to pick it up? You know, do you hate some of the mini consoles? Some people aren't interested in them, and that's absolutely fine. But what do you think of, even if you hate the consoles, what do you think about the collection of games on here? Because really that's the most important part, are the games. And what do you think of, you know, which games they picked, and which games would you like to, you know, maybe see swapped out, or what games would you wish were on here, or what games do you know, like most on here? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, guys, and subscribe to the channel, guys. I try to put gaming content out every day if I can. But that's the video. I'm the War Train, and I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys.